Hello everyone, this is Martin and welcome back to another video here. This one is called The Money Train is Back on Track, okay? This is the Forex Money Train. Anyways, this is a review video of the ABC free signals that were sent out to Trading Week at all. Now this week, our money train is back on track and we've had a good successful week of trading. Online gurus often talk about their strategies or systems that will give you a winning edge. All you have to do is pay them big bucks or a lot of money, and magically you will become a fantastic trader ready to make lots of money yourself. Well, I'm sure that you know that that's far from telling the truth. If you want to get close to having a winning edge, you've got to master your psychological impulses for reducing mistakes and stop abusing risk by making smart decisions. Okay, so that is how you're going to get close to getting your edge. Okay, hop on board the money train and keep following my free trade signals where you're going to learn how to trade correctly. Okay, this is me for all those people watching this video or this channel for the very first time. This is me. My name is Martin, and you can see here I'm a proud Canadian trader with this red maple leaf here. And if you guys want to receive your free signals, there's no cost. There's no credit card. There's no forms to fill out. All you have to do is send me your email to mine right here. You can see mskyj007@gmail.com. Okay, I'll have more on this a little bit later on. Now, before we actually talk about the signals I sent out to you last week, and it was a pretty good trading week, okay, even though I didn't send out a lot of signals, but it was still good. We're off to another great start again. And before we do that, and I show you the charts and the actual signals, I just want you to pay attention to my humble disclaimer right here. You can pause the video and if you want to read the rest of it. But basically, I'm trying to tell you my free signal service is an educational program only. I'm trying to teach you how to trade correctly and not give you any specific investment advice. Okay, let's take a look. Now, we're talking about last week, the week from April 4th to the 8th, okay? This is what I sent out, and we had one trade right here. You can see one trade from the previous week that was held over. That trade started, or I sent out the signal on March the 29th. It was the buy Australian USD, and it ended up being a winner later, in this previous week. So it ended up winning for approximately 71 pips. That's pretty good, guys. And remember, we're trading on the daily charts. We're not intraday. We're not scalping. I send out the signals after 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is we're in the same time zone here in Toronto, Canada, as New York City. So after 5 p.m., I send out the signal, and the signals are placed on your daily charts. We're trading daily charts. We're not scalping again. Okay, so 71 pips. Price hit the second take profit target, and I'll show you what I mean by that on the chart. And in this case, the Australian dollar appreciated over the as compared to the USD, appreciated 0.95%, so almost 1 full percent, okay, on this trade. Then this week, these are the actual trade signals. On April the 5th, I sent out a signal, sell Euro CAD, guys, and this trade hasn't closed yet. It's still open. Right now, it's in a very small loss, but guys, have some patience. Let's see what happens this week, okay? April the 6th was the other signal I sent out, buy USD CAD. This was a reversal trade, and I'll show you what I mean by that on the charts. It also won. It did hit the second profit target for 58 pips, guys, and went just a little bit beyond that. That's what that little plus sign means, okay? And the US appreciated against the CAD by 0.30%. So it wasn't a big mover, but again, a win is a win, right? Okay. Now, so far for this week, the total pips, we won 123 pips, okay? Over 16 weeks, we've now won and the 16 weeks going back to the start of October 2021, since I started keeping these stats. Okay, so we've now won or gained more than 4,000 pips, 4,016 pips, for an average of 251 winning pips every week. Okay, so that's on the average. That is pretty darn good. Remember, we're trading on the daily charts and not scalping. So you know when the signals are sent to you. You don't have to keep watching your computer screen, and you don't even have to keep watching your computer screen to lock in the profits, because we wait for each candle to close after days worth of price movement, and the candles close at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so far we've gained in the 16 weeks. The currencies appreciated by 25.35%. Okay, so pretty darn good, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Let's take a quick look at the charts just to show you what happened. Okay, and the very first one, this was the held over trade from March the 29th, guys. It was the buy Australian dollar versus the USD. So when I send you out a signal, I give you my entry, okay, and you can see we entered way back there, okay, right? You see with this green line, okay? So at the end of that candle, that's when we got in, or at the beginning of the next one, okay? So there's our entry. Here is our first take profit, okay? And our second take profit right there. So you can see on this, after our entry 1, 2, we waited another 3 days before it hit our first take profit target, and then on the next day price went up really high and hit our second take profit of 0.7579. Now when I send out these signals, I also send you out the stop loss, and you can see right here. So on the entry candle right there, this was our stop, 0.7396. So pretty easy, guys. All you have to do is just follow my program. Now, I want to show you one other thing, and let me just open up this window. Probably wondering what that is. Well, that is the entry. This is at the time when I sent you the signal here. This is what I saw. Okay, so let's enlarge that. So we entered right here at the right there, guys, at the end of that candle. Okay, that candle closed at 5 p.m. on that day, March the 29th, and we got in right there. And as you can see over here, price went up all the way there, and now it has retraced with these 1, 2, 3 black candles, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so but this is what I saw, the entry. Okay, and it was a pretty good winning trade. Okay, so let me just collapse that. Let's get on to the next trade, guys. And that was, let me just take a look. Sell Euro CAD. Okay, now, remember I said this trade is still open. Okay, I'll show you where we got in. So let's look at the entry window. This is what I saw with this. You see this pink line right here? So we got in at the, let me just mark that up. Our entry was 1.3616 right there. At the end of that candle, this candle closed at 5 p.m. or at the beginning of this next one. So we actually got in right there where this red line is drawn. And I was hoping for price to come down at least towards the first take profit 1.3527, or our second take profit 1.3455. Here's our stop loss right here, guys, and this was our entry, so our stop would have been right here at this level. Okay, so remember, whenever you enter a trade or open a new trade, always put in your stop loss. That is part of your important risk management system, guys. You won't go wrong if you have a stop loss. And then, of course, when in our system, as price goes down in our favor, in this case, a sell trade, then and if it does hit the first take profit, we would be moving our stop automatically just a little bit past the first take. Past the entry here. This was the original entry of 1.36. So we would be entering moving our stop from here to here. But if price actually hits our second take profit, then we would move our stop just a little bit past our first take profit level. Okay, so that is that. Let me close that down and let me see what happened. Okay, so there's our entry, and you can see in the meantime, after we entered right there, guys, price went up with this white candle. Price went up again. Okay, did not hit our stop, and that's the reason we put our stop way back. A little bit further than most people would like, but guys, this is my system. I've been highly successful with this. All you have to do is follow my instructions. So our stop was right there, and as price retraced here on that candle, then I I sent out another email, and this is what we do. We follow up on the next days with further email instructions on what to do with your trades. So very simple, guys. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to think. You just have to follow my instructions. We moved the stop from 137.98 down to 137. 56. Okay, so here's our entry. We have a black candle now, and I'm looking forward to seeing if this price can go down further to hit our first or our second stop, first or second take profit levels. Okay, so that was the trade, guys, on that one. So far, keep it open, have some patience. Okay, and that's that. And then now we get to the last trade I sent out last week. Okay, so here is the entry. It's the buy US Canadian dollar, guys. This is what I saw in the charts. Okay, and this is super important. Okay, so I asked you to get in at 1.2551. This is what I sent in the email. That's right there. Okay, right there. You can see with this green line. And price, and this is what I saw. So this is a reversal pattern. Okay, normally I take trend trades. So you can see price here below this red line. So normally we'd be looking for sell trades in a downward direction here, but this was reversal. This was a buy trade, and the reason was here's the a price pattern. We have a big black bearish candle, a doji. Price went all the way down here and then went all the way back up. So retracement, white doji candle, and then another big white candle surging higher. So that was the reason I asked you to get in. This was my suggestion. And congrats to all of you who took the trade. And now the trade, so we got in there. So let me close that window and let's see what happened. Okay, let me just close that window. Okay, and this is what happened in the meantime. So again, our entry was right here. Okay, right there. Price went all the way up, and on this candle, it actually hit the first and the second take profit target of 1.2604. The next day, you had another chance. If you didn't get out there, you had another chance to get out here because price even went up even higher. You can see it all the way there with the upper shadow or wick. And then we have a little bit of a black bearish move to the downside. Okay, so out of the trade there. Okay, and this was a really good winner, guys. Everything looks great down below on our entry as well. So those were the trades for last week. Thanks for following my program, guys. Hopefully you're also learning, and let's take a look. I always have an inspirational message. Okay, and in this case, to find your trading edge, understand the aspects of Forex trading that works for you. So you can write this down, right? I mean, write down the things in Forex trading that actually work for you. What do you enjoy about trading? What aspects, what details of Forex trading is really good for you? Then what doesn't work? And stop making the same dumb mistakes on everything else. Okay? The only thing that matters is trading with responsibility, guys. You've got to be responsible in your trading and not abuse risk. Okay, and just a couple of examples of how you can abuse risk is when you overtrade, when you revenge trade, when you're trading with a higher lot size or incorrect lot size because you just want to make some quick money. I mean, these are all examples of abusing risk. Okay, now this is important. VIP members are getting a separate video lesson on the ultimate guide to Forex risk. Abusing risk is one of the key reasons why most traders fail. Okay, and that is the honest truth, guys. And we're pretty well finished. If you've been watching this video for the first time or you haven't subscribed yet, this is your chance to do that. If you want my basic free trade signals, send me your email address. There's no obligation. I mean that. Absolutely no obligation. I'm not going to get you to sign a form, fill out anything, ask for your credit card. I send out my free signals to anybody that wants it. All you have to do is send me your email address to mine right here. You can see that down below. Send your email and send your message for free signals to mine right here, mskyj007 at gmail.com. Again, mskyj007 at gmail.com, right? Okay. The only thing I ask for is give me your first name. That's just common courtesy. And tell me what country you are from. Okay. So that is it. Hopefully you got just a bit of education in this video and you like what I'm doing. So cheers from Canada. I'll talk to you again in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe down. Hit the subscribe and the bell icon below the video. And guys, if you really appreciate what you're doing and you want me to continue, click on the like button below. I'd really appreciate that. Take care. Talk to you again next week. Bye for now.